Okay, hello everybody. This video is about Carroll diagrams. All right, don't worry if you don't know what that is. We're going to have a look at some examples of them. We've been looking at lots of different ways of organising information. We've been looking at pictograms and bar graphs, and we've been using pictograms and bar graphs to find information from. So this is just another way of organising information. Now, I've got a basic Carroll diagram here, and it's a table. And in one column, up and down the way, we've got a title that says 4 sides. And in the other column, we've got a title that says 4 sides, but it's been crossed out. And it's been crossed out because actually what that title means is we don't want it to have 4 sides. So it doesn't have 4 sides. Okay, so if I was to draw some shapes here, let's do just the usual favourites. Okay, and we had to organise this information into a Carroll diagram. We'd look at each shape and we have to decide, does it have 4 sides or does it not have 4 sides? So let's start with this rectangle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 4 sides, so I'm going to draw it in the column with the 4-sided shapes. Triangle, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have 4 sides, so it stays there. Square, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, we know that. It goes in the 4-sided shape column. I've done those two. And circle doesn't have 4 sides. Okay, so I've organised my information into a Carroll diagram. All right, now you might think, oh, that's easy. Why would you do that? Well, that's the easiest Carroll diagram I could think of, but they do become a little bit more complicated. Let's have a look at something that's a bit different. Okay, so I need my black pen again. So this time, make it a bit bigger. Okay, hope you can see that. I'm back to using my wobbly phone again. Still haven't fixed my camera stand. So I'm going to write in here, all sides same length. And in here I'm going to write all sides same length. But I'm going to cross that out. And then up here, I'm going to put 4 vertices. Now remember, a vertex is a point on a shape where edges or sides meet. So it can become a corner, or it can just be a point where the 2 sides meet. 4 vertices crossed out. So we've made this a little bit more complicated because not only have we got 2 columns, we're now having to deal with 2 rows. They go across the way. So in our table of information, we're going to organise some shapes using these titles, but making sure that we look at the column title and the row title. All right. Let me draw some shapes first of all that we're going to sort. So we're going to have square, we'll talk about that shape in a minute. We'll have rectangle, triangle, and we'll have another one of those. And I'm going to do that to show you that that's supposed to have all the sides the same. Okay. Right. So let's start with our first shape. We've got a square. Now, let's look at what we've got to sort by. So, 4 vertices, or it doesn't have 4 vertices. And remember, the vertices are the points where the sides meet. So there's one side, there's another side, the point where it meets is there. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. You could call them corners, I suppose. So it's got 4 vertices. So yeah, Mrs. Stephen Pont, it needs to go in that one. But wait, we need to check the other titles first. We need to check, does it have all sides the same length? Or does it have all sides are not the same length? Well, in our square, we know that it has 4 sides the same. So all sides the same length. It's got 4 vertices. So our square, sorry about this wobbly camera, the square needs to go in there. Okay, now, next one. We've got a shape with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices, or points where the sides meet. You're right, it is a pentagon, but we need to sort where it's going to go. So we've figured out it's got 5 vertices. So does it have 4 vertices? No, it doesn't have 4 vertices. So are we going to put it here? Let's check. Let's go along the row. Does it have all sides the same length? No. Does it have all sides not the same length? Yes. And not 4 vertices. So it needs to go in there. So it matches that title going up and down the column and that title going along the row. Right, rectangle. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's got 4 vertices. Are all sides the same though? No, so it doesn't go in the all sides the same. It needs to go in the box with the 4 vertices and the sides are not the same length. That square I've drawn looks like a rectangle. Sorry, boys and girls. Let's make this definitely a rectangle. There we go. Right, we've done that one. What about the triangle? Well, does it have 4 vertices? 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't have 4 vertices. So it's going to go in this column. Does it have all sides the same? Well, this one, let's pretend this is called an equilateral triangle where all sides are the same size. So it's not got 4 vertices, but all sides are the same. So our equilateral triangle is going to go, oops, a daisy, Mrs. Stephen Pont. I'm trying my very best. Right, there we go. It's going to go there. Right, what about this one now? We've got another pentagon. So, how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't have 4 vertices. Are all sides the same? Yes, they are. Where's it going to go? Can you work it out? It doesn't have 4 vertices, but all sides are the same. Yes, you're right. You should be right. It's going to go in there if all the sides are the same and it doesn't have 4 vertices. So there we go. I've organised the information, the shapes I had, into a Carroll diagram based on the titles that I was given. Now, for your jobs this week, you're going to do one job where you're sorting, I think it's sea creatures, into a Carroll diagram. And you've also got one to do using dinosaurs, but the dinosaur one is a bit different because you have to come up with the titles to sort the dinosaurs by. Okay, any problems, just give me a message on the chat channel. All right, bye for now.